Alright guys, so it's Fish King Fishing here, and we are bringing you the first video of the channel. Today we are basically just going to go over a little bit of a channel update. We're going to go over info about me, info about the channel, plans for the channel, and then at the very end of this video, guys, there is going to be an unboxing and a gear review. And the unboxing gear review is going to be on the Apeman Model A66 action camera. Costs $35 on Amazon, and the link is in the description. If you watch through the entire video and decide you want to pick it up, that's where you can pick it up at. Do me a solid, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you would, please. And now we're going to move on to information about me. Okay, so the information about me, probably start with my name. My name's Logan Stover. I am 17 years old, and I'm an avid outdoorsman. Being 17 years old, I am involved in football, and I am a high school student, so that is some of my time goes into that, a decent amount actually, but I still have time to make good videos, and so that's what I'm going to do for you guys. Like I already said, I'm an avid outdoorsman. I love to hunt, I love to fish, and so you're going to see videos on hunting and fishing on this channel, primarily fishing, but you will see some hunting videos as well when the hunting season comes in. The plan of attack really is to just enjoy the outdoors, and I'm just going to film the outdoors and kind of have some fun with it. Take you guys along on my my crazy ride, I guess. A lot of my friends are actually really big avid outdoorsmen as well, and so you'll see them from time to time on these videos pretty often, I would assume. And there's going to be challenges between me and my friends, competitions. It's going to be a lot of entertaining stuff that you guys are going to want to see. So that's the information about me. I guess I should say I do fish, and I live in Pennsylvania, and so a lot of the fishing that you're going to see and the hunting is going to take place in Pennsylvania. Because I'm a high school student, I can't really go anywhere, can't really leave and move anywhere and fish anywhere crazy. So I'm kind of stuck fishing anywhere in Pennsylvania. But like I said, nevertheless, we're still going to have fun with it, and it's still going to make good quality content for you guys. There's going to be a lot of trout fishing, a lot of carp fishing, a lot of bass fishing, and smallmouth bass primarily. Largemouth are not as abundant up here in the north as they are down in the south for a lot of anglers, but still gonna have a good time with it, and still gonna try and make entertaining content for you guys. So now we will move on to the channel information. Guys, so now we are moving on to the channel information, and the name of the channel, as you can see, is Fish King Fishing, and the primary reason that I chose that was I needed a name that stood out. I didn't want to blend in with the rest of the fishing crowd, and I think that name does that. So that's really why I chose that. There's no like crazy story behind it. There's no historical background behind it. I just honestly chose the name because I thought it was a good name and it stood out, and that's what I wanted. I have seen that the fishing on YouTube has grown. There's a ton of people now who do it, and I figured I did not want to blend in. So that's the main reason I chose the name. Now we'll move on to the plans, and the plans for this channel are honestly really simple. I'm looking to upload during the school year 1 to 2 videos a week, and those will be on anything from hunting to fly tying, fly fishing tips, regular fishing tips, tips and techniques in general, anything like that, different rigs, how to make your own bait, all that kind of stuff is going to be on this channel. And then once we hit the spring and summer months, when fishing's actually going good again, then it's going to be primarily fishing, and you're going to see mostly actual videos of me fishing, doing challenges, competitions with my friends, all sorts of crazy stuff like that you're going to see at that point. And there'll be days where I just post videos of me actually just going out and fishing, just trying to catch as many fish as I can. And the last 2 weeks in August, the channel is going to die down for a little bit, and we're still going to have pre-recorded videos that'll upload, but at that time I'm going to have 2 days for football, and so I will not have very much time to upload or get out and fish. Actually, I will have like no time to do that, and so it's just going to be pre-recorded videos are going to go up, so you can kind of expect that. Don't think the channel's dying out or anything, because that's not the case. It's actually just going to be the fact that I have 2 days and I won't have much time on my hands. But then we should, after 2 days, get right back into the school year, get going again in the school year schedule, and everything will be good. So really that's the plan, and any fishing trips or anything I take, those will all be recorded, and they're all going to be put on YouTube for you guys. You guys are all going to get to see it. So now we will move on to the unboxing and let you guys see the Apeman action camera. Alright guys, we are moving on now to the action camera unboxing and the review. Unfortunately, I have already opened this box, guys. I do know what it comes with. I was like a little kid on Christmas, and I could not wait. But, so yeah, this camera is the Apeman Model A66 action camera. It's 1080p, 30 frames per second, full HD, and it has a limited 12-month warranty and the same size battery as a GoPro. So you can see on the sides here, it does have some interesting stuff on the sides, some background about the camera, a little bit of info on the camera, and on the back there's some specs, as you can see. I'm not going to go over all of those. You guys can check those out on your own time. And there's the front of the box. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to start opening it up. So you just lift this little flap up, and there's a plastic tray in there. Just pull this plastic tray out here, guys. And there's just a ton of stuff in here. I mean, this box is just jam-packed full. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but it's so full. So we'll start with the actual camera itself and kind of slide that out of the way. This is the actual camera itself. It is pretty nice. You can see that's the power button there. That is the OK button up on top. You push that and it will record. These are the two zoom buttons on the sides, and that's the screen in the back. Comes in a waterproof housing, which is pretty nice. It's got a nice locking system on it as well. Just kind of push that button to the top and it unlocks. So I'll get the camera out for you guys real quick, and you guys can take a look at it and see what you think. I think it looks really nice. I really like the way this camera looks. You can see micro SD card goes in there, and the two charging ports go right there. That's the back side. That is the screen, and I'll turn it on here for a second. You guys can see the screen as it starts up. So that's the screen, guys, and it's not huge, but you can't really expect anything huge on an action camera. And then there's the zoom buttons, guys. So this is the action camera, and I am very pleased with it. The microphone on this thing is pretty incredible for a $35 action camera. And I'm turning it off real quick. So now we'll move on to all the goodies inside this little basket here. So start with, comes with a cleaning rag, which is nice for wiping down the lens and the screen. They also include an extra door for your housing. If something would happen to your other one, then you've got a backup. If the seal would go or something, there's a backup. Charging cable is just a standard charging cable for this camera. You can plug it into a wall converter. I'm not really sure what they're called, but you plug that into the wall, and you can charge your camera that way, or you could charge it via USB. Then there's some straps and some Velcro in here. Yeah, so these straps, I'm not really sure what they could be used for. I know it's not a chest mount, I know that for a fact. But I haven't really taken a look at everything in here. And then there's some Velcro that goes with them, and there's two of those. Then we move on to the mounts, guys, and there are just honestly a ton of mounts for this thing. There's way more than I can count. So I'm just going to get them all out in my hand and just kind of show you. The ones that are not in the packaging, they did come packaged, and I just opened them and forgot to put them back in the packaging. But these are all the mounts that this thing comes with, and that's honestly a pretty good amount of mounts for $35. I mean, my hands are full. So that's a lot of stuff right there, and you can use those mounts on a lot of different things. Then they throw in some zip ties for us, which are really nice. I'm not sure really what you'd use them for, but they are really nice zip ties, and if you can't use them for the camera, you could definitely use them for something else. And then the last thing in the box is the user manual. I have not taken a look at this completely, but I have just kind of skimmed through it, and it comes in several different languages throughout each section, so it's very diverse culturally, and so it would work for anybody who speaks any different language other than English as well. I think for the most part there's a lot of languages covered in this thing, and yeah, so this is a really nice user manual. It's very user-friendly. And then the last thing, actually, I missed this one, is some 3M tape and some wire that goes inside of it was inside of there. And I'm assuming you could use this tape to do like a dash cam type setup, and the wire must have something to do with that. This is my first ever action camera, so I'm not real familiar with the mounts or anything like that, but I will get used to them over time. Just going to set that off to the side. And so, guys, that is everything that you get with this action camera, and I honestly am so pleased. I have taken some trial footage, and I'm so pleased with what I've seen. The microphone on that camera, I've watched a lot of $20 action camera videos before, and they're not very good. The microphones usually sound really bad, and for whatever reason, this one sounds really good to me. Obviously, it's not like 5-star service, but it's probably a 4-star, I would say at least. and I'm very pleased with it. I like the footage. I think it looks really well, and I think it looks really good, I should say. But I really do like this camera, and so now I'm going to end the video with some trial footage, and you guys can see that. And if you decide you want one, there is a link in the description below, and you can pick it up if you decide you want one.
Jerkbait. That was like an old-fashioned Rapala jerkbait. I'm gonna put 5 minutes back on the clock since these guys are helping me land that fish, just as a courtesy. Then we're gonna go into round 6.
Alright guys, this is just kind of a little test video, and as you can see, it works really well. This camera is pretty amazing for the price. Like I said, $35 on Amazon. I picked it up. You can actually see that's the view outside my window. It's pretty good. It's even got a little zoom feature, which is nice. The only problem is it does need some light. Like you can see there, it starts to kind of black out a little bit because there's not enough light over there. But that's really not any big issue. Especially when you're out fishing, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly do appreciate it. Be sure to tell anybody you know about this channel, and like, subscribe, and comment, please. And with that being said, have a good day, guys.